Baby, while Letitia is in her confessionals talking positive about the BELLE collective group and the collective, baby, she about to get stabbed in her back, okay? Y'all ain't there for each other, and you about to see. So this episode opens up with Latrice at Taste, speaking to one of her employees about being on his phone, in an empty restaurant. But okay, no, seriously though, I do understand the phone policy. I get it. Latrice invited some of the ladies out to Taste and invited them to her pool party for couples. Marie and Mandy showed up. Selena wasn't able to come because one of her twin daughters was in labor getting ready to have a baby. So she couldn't make it. Well, I just wanted to know, who was Mandy coming with? Who was she going to bring? Was you going to be the invisible date of Glenn? Like, the posthumous date? No, it ain't posthumous because that's when you die, child. Let me shut that up. But who was you going to bring? I know, messy. Right? So Letitia and Marie are invited to Carrie's workout session. And I remember her mentioning something about somebody being some type of professional. Y'all let me know in the comments because I can't remember. Because they made it very known that they had to mention that, okay? So Marie tries to get all up in Carrie's business after the workout. Carrie lets them know that, she is struggling and juggling family and business and that she's not doting over her husband. And I'm like, well, be prepared to be divorced on reality TV. I've seen this play out so many doggone times on these reality shows, okay? You better prioritize your family. The next scene, we see Carrie out on a date with her husband. And basically, her husband was saying he is holding the home front down. He's 80%. And I wonder if he got a 20% on the side, okay? And she has been, going back on her marriage. Carrie said she's going to work on it and do better. And the husband was like, we'll see. Ooh, baby. Now, mind you, they've been together for a very long time. I think they said 15 years, 16 years or something like that. And it ain't nothing wrong with that because they seem like they got a system going, but it don't seem like they got that chemistry there. Even when she tried to walk up to him and hug him, it was like, what you doing over here? You don't normally come up to me and hug me and kiss and child. Anyway, that's what I observed. Okay, what about y'all? We got Letitia, Glenn, Selena, Mike, and they meeting up finally. Okay, so I just got a question. So the man owns the place, but it's being renovated. And he had them play a game that Letitia bought the supplies for with the cups and the golf ball, whatever. Anyway, and he trained athletes. So what he got to do with couples? Maybe I got to hear that again. Y'all let me know in the comment section because I'm confused about that part. And did I hear? Then the man disappears and Letitia takes over the session and she asks Selena and Mike to face each other with no question presented. Did I miss it? Because I swear I ain't hear her ask them no question. But Selena goes on to say to Mike that it bothers her that she does not know where he's at, because of what happened to her son. It worries her not to know where he's at. And I get that. I totally get that part. Now, here's what disturbed me the most. Mike was over there smirking while Selena was bawling and crying. Okay, she said, it's not funny. And he was like, no, give me a hug. Like, that was the weirdest ass scene. Like, okay, is it real? Like, what? I'm just saying. Now, is it me or a whole lot was missing from this scene? Like, what? A whole lot was missing from this scene. Okay, but listen, this is just my opinion, okay? A disappearing man, Mr. Disappearing X, means he got stuff to hide, baby, but you know him better than me, okay? You know him better than me, okay? That's all I'm saying. So we at Selena's all-white event honoring her son, Quincy. Latrice said, her seeing Glenn being all loving to Letitia and, is making her uncomfortable. How could he be so loving knowing he is doing things behind closed doors? And I'm like, easy, because Letitia keeps taking him back, okay? That ain't no big mystery. I love this event, that Selena had in honor of her son. It gave people an opportunity to deal with grief. Now, I need to know, were there therapists in the building? Because this was edited horribly, okay? It wasn't edited in a way to where therapy or solutions were given or how to deal with grief, even to the audience, in my opinion. I mean, y'all let me know. Letitia's all up in the confessionals, talking positive about the collective, saying how the ladies are there for each other. Only baby, if you about to be a target, okay? The target is on your back in the next scene. So now we at Latrice's pool party. The people start coming in. Okay, Marie and Cedric walk in, and Latrice notices a ring on Marie's right finger. And Marie was all too proud and happy to let everybody know that that's her wedding ring, and maybe Cedric will get it back on the right hand, meaning the left hand, soon. And I'm like, child, I can't. Okay, Cedric must be laying it down because Marie is real giddy. Okay, she real giddy. Then we have Carrie. She talks about, how she dressed and the dressing rules for Southern Belle. And I'm like, girl, bye, you look regular. I am not impressed. Selena thanks everyone for coming to her event. And she said she needs this pool party after that. Baby, Mandy is there with Marie's cousin. Okay. Now, why Marie's cousin got to be all up in the mix? Okay, Essie came with her husband. And Marie had to let it be known that, see, Essie ain't my woman. She got her own man. From the rumors that been going on. So Letitia arrives late with Glenn. Now, did y'all peep how Mandy greeted Letitia? Oh, hey, Letitia, you late. Blah, blah, blah. Gave her a hug and said, hi, Glenn. Gave him a hug, her fake hug. And her whole demeanor changed after that. The start of the setup. the cameras was on her and her reactions. Okay, baby, they played this couples game, and we found out some things about these couples that we really didn't need to know. Okay, and we could have did without. But baby, when Glenn showed his favorite position, Mandy was bothered and disturbed. Okay, and I'm like, Mandy, did you F this man? Did you F Glenn? Because it's giving you D. The next question took things over the top. The question was, are you attracted to anyone in the group? In my opinion, a planted question. Okay, everybody said that's weird if you are. Glenn made it be known that he's only attracted to his wife, and Mandy had to let it be known that he's lying. Now, if I was Tisha, I'd be doing the same damn thing. What you mean he lying? What you know that I don't know? You supposed to be my peoples, okay? So she and Letitia go off to talk. Letitia wants to know what's going on, why she said that. Marie's cousin is chiming in as Letitia and Mandy are walking out. She's chiming in like, I seen the DMs, and that got Glenn all flustered, okay? Letitia asked Mandy outside what's going on, and Mandy was like, well, there's some things that took place, and before she could finish, Marie was outside like, come and get Glenn. And Letitia just like, what the is going on? So Letitia heads back in because, you know, Glenn is about to act a guilty ass fool, okay? Like, come on. And scene ends. So next week we're gonna get Glenn's reaction to being exposed, okay? Because you listen, he for the streets, he a community peen. Although he married for I don't know how long, be telling Letitia these damn lies. But baby, if she love it, I like it. It's very entertaining, okay? Ain't nobody surprised what Glenn did. Ain't not nobody surprised, okay? So anyway, y'all, that's the end of my video. I will see y'all in the next video. I'm going to try to keep up on these reviews. That's why y'all got these back to back, okay? But I'm on it, y'all. Peace.